When you clicked on this video, you might be asking why. Why start a YouTube channel in 2024? The pandemic is over. There are so many people out there who are putting content out there and so many channels already, so why even start a new one? And the very simple answer is because I'm curious. I'm curious about the world and I love exploring it, and that's why I'm doing the channel. I love it when my knowledge from one domain translates into another and all of a sudden things make sense. I think that many people like that. I love transdisciplinarity for that. And I love science and science-backed approaches. And when I was looking for other people who put science-backed approaches into their everyday life, I didn't find any. I didn't find any that have a pretty normal, standard life. Because all the people that we see out there have their niches, and they only apply science when they are working in their niche and optimizing their approach, scheduling their whole day around that one thing. But that is not what everyday life for most of us is about. When I wish that there was more content out there about approaches for really basic, normal, everyday lives that are backed by science, then maybe other people are too. I think that this is something that we don't see very often because experts use science, but normal people are following approaches and just things that are spreading out there without being backed, without sometimes anything behind it that proves that this technique or this approach is really good or benefiting your body and mind, and they are just putting it out there anyway. And let's be real, as many of us, I would like to transform my life and optimize it, and I look for people out there that I can orient myself around, and sometimes I forget that this schedule, this perfectly fit schedule, is not applicable for me because I have a very normal life and other priorities and other things that I have to do, places where I have to show up, things that I have to deliver, and I'm not that 100% niching down and scheduling that all around this one center. So I would like to test and maybe later even permanently implement things backed in science into my everyday life and try it out and see if it helps and benefits my body and mind, if I feel better for it, if it transforms areas of my life. And I want to take you guys with me so that we can explore together, or maybe you watch me making all the mistakes so you don't have to do them, however you like, because I like trying it anyway. It's always been that way. I love trying things. I always indulge in new experiences, and I like honest and real stories. I'm not about the filters and make it look the most perfect it can be. I'm about the real story behind it, and I'm also very interested in mistakes because mistakes are actually the part where you can grow from and where you can transform your approaches and how you go about life. And I want to provide you with that. So essentially, this channel is about trying things out, make experiences, you watching me being curious. And I research the stuff, I drizzle some science facts so that I can tell you why I do certain things or why approaches are designed the way they are. And I try to actually implement it in a completely normal and everyday life. Let's be real, I lead a pretty normal life. So that we all can see if that is actually something just for top performers or for professionals and experts in their field, or if this can be helpful for anyone and maybe everyone. And I hope that you're in to be curious, into trying new things and being open to new approaches and science and what it all means, but also in for making mistakes but growing from it. And I really hope that we can be on this journey all together and that we can find ways to transform or alter our lives to make us feel better, our body and mind. And I know that this is my first video and that probably no one is watching it. And maybe this whole YouTube thing is not working out in the end and no one is interested in what I'm doing and interested in what science can actually do for us in everyday life. But then it's an archive for me to look back and see that the process is a very important part of the actual thing, and that I can look back to my own mistakes so that I don't do them in the future. And if I can help or inspire or even entertain only one person out there, it would make me more than happy. So if you're still watching at this point, I would like you to hit the like and subscribe button to stay tuned for being curious together. And I hope that we can all grow together and be on this journey. So with that being said, I would say stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.